Welcome back to Free Kick, and don't be afraid to like, share, and leave a comment. Today, I'm going to talk about the FA Cup. The FA Cup has reached its near end. Yeah. Now, the FA Cup, as some of you may know, it encompasses teams in the Premier League, teams in the Championship, League 1, League 2, League 3. Some people kind of understand everything I just said. But what happens is that you have the Premier League, where you have the big teams, top teams that play, and you have another level below it, that's the Championship. So within the Championship, two teams will come up. This year, as it does over the years, they are promoted. And the two teams that had the least amount of points in the Premier League, they get relegated to the Championship. And as it goes down, it goes also down to League 1, League 2, League 3, all the way down. Now we see a team by the name of Southampton coming through nicely. This team is in the Championship. They are in 5th place in the Championship. Right? The teams that are about to be promoted and are challenging for that promotion is Coventry, who has already made it. The next team is Ipswich. Ipswich is coming back, and they want to come back because they are now in a big fight with Millwall. Millwall hasn't seen the Premier League for years now, and I think Millwall is fighting real hard for it. Millwall is fighting real hard, but Southampton is 5th. They're not going to make it, but they have been here. They have been in the EPL, and I think they went down like 2 to 3 years ago. Now a lot of clubs, they will have their big players and sell them just for the money, but the manager doesn't really care about whether the team stays up or down. It's just about profit making. They have some big players that have been for Liverpool. I think Van Dijk is coming from Southampton, and I also think Sadio Mane was coming from that team also. You see, so you have big players that are coming from there. As I say, whenever the talent is shown, these clubs like to sell. Not taking anything away from Southampton. Southampton is a very good team. They really gave it their all today playing against Man City. Man City, the great Man City, against Southampton. And I think with them seeing the position they are in, semi-final, just to win and go to the finals, they really, really gave it their all. And that turn that the number 10 did and take that shot, that's world class. That is world class curl. And I would like to see a big club really take on that Southampton number 10 midfielder and have him playing some more in the Premier League. However, with Southampton doing what they did, that got Man City, Pep, the fans, the players, the club real mad. But I did say earlier with previous posts on this channel, that what Man City is doing is resting a lot of their players. At this time of the year, they really need to rest some of their players, as opposed to what Arsenal is doing, playing everyone, getting everyone injured. Pep is not doing that. So I told a lot of my friends that, look, you will now see man like Phil Foden, Reinders, Mamouche getting a lot of games. So said, so done today. Pep did that. First of all, in the defense line, he did not play Gay, he did not play Kushanov, and he did not play Nico Riley. Those are match winners right there. So they are being rested. So what he did, he went for Phil Foden, Reinders, Mamouche, Gonzalez, Kovacic, and Nuri. But when he was 1-0 down in the 79th minute, Pep decided he's going to make a clean change. 5 players out, 5 players in. That's the man. He needed the game, but this just shows you how Man City can just move from lukewarm to really hot. So what did he do? After removing Foden, Reinders, Mamouche, Kovacic, and Nuri, he put on Daku Erling Haaland, Savio, Silva, and O'Reilly. Those are all match winners. You get goal from any one of those people. And we saw Doku doing his thing, cut it to the middle, and score. And then you have Gonzalez, who wasn't scoring in a while, and midfield player, scoring the winner. And that was just it. In 3 minutes, Man City moved from lukewarm to very hot and win the game. So after that, they were just petting along and hope they would have won. But if you see, that's another thing when you don't play players. You rest them here, but they are not match fit or they don't play as a chemistry. That's the whole difference. So there we have it. Man City is just waiting on the other semi-final now to know who they are up to fight against to get another medal. And then maybe getting the Premier League also. But we'll talk about that in another podcast. So you just have to congratulate Man City on the semi-final win. And please like, share, leave a comment. Thank you.